Hi there. So in this recording I'm going to show you how you can do a screen recording on a Mac, and this uses an app that's built into a Mac and it's called Screenshot. So if you click on the little magnifying glass in the top right hand corner of the interface and type into their Screenshot, then it should come up. Just give that a double click and it will load up the interface here. Now, once you're in here, you'll want to pick, I'm going to record the entire screen, so I'll click on that, and then I'll go into my options, and you'll just want to make sure that you have the microphone selected. So whatever microphone you're using, make sure it is selected there, and you can also pick here where it's going to save the final file to. So I'm going to pick my desktop. Once that's all done, I can then click on record and it will start recording. So after that, I'm going to bring my presentation up and I can then make my presentation full screen and deliver my presentation. And once I've finished, in order to stop recording, basically the button you'll find in the very top of this screen here, this little sort of circle with a square inside of it, if I click on that, that will stop the recording. And it should appear in the bottom right hand corner. You can click on it and play it through, or if you get rid of that, it will then appear on your desktop or wherever you have picked to save it to. So there's my recording there. Okay, I hope that makes sense, and thanks for listening. Okay, so in this recording, I'm going to show you how we can do a screen recording on a Mac, but it's going to be for those people who want to get a bit fancy and also include the video feed from a webcam as we've got here. So in order to do this, we're going to use a piece of software called OBS. It's a free piece of software. So if we go to a internet browser and just type in OBS into the search bar, it should take us to the right location. And then we'll just download this for a Mac. And once it's downloaded, if we then run the installer here and then drag the file over to the applications folder, that should then be installed on our Mac. So you should be able to find it. Mine appears down here. If you're having difficulty locating it, you should just be able to then just type in OBS into the search bar and it should come up here. So let's double click that to run it. I'll get rid of this window and this one, and we'll say we do want to open this piece of software. And here we are. So we've got this set up. Now the first time you load this up, this actually won't be here, so I'll just remove that temporarily. And it will look something like this. You should see your this here is a list of the things you're capturing, and you've got your screen coming up here. If you're using multiple monitors, you can pick the screen by, if you double click on this and go to the display, you'll be able to pick the display you're capturing here. And you've got the mic set up here. If you want to double check that it's using the correct microphone, I'd recommend going into the properties and then just selecting here to make sure that it does have the correct microphone selected. Great. So what we want to do here is we want to add in the footage from our webcam. So we'll click on the plus icon here, and then we will come down here and we will find the video capture device, which is the webcam basically. So we'll click on that, click on OK. And then you should be able to select your webcam. If you're on a laptop, it will appear like this, or if you've got an external webcam, it should appear here in the list. So let's click on that, and here it is. It's found me. So let's click on OK, and now this is appearing here. So I can click on this and drag it around. This is basically what your final video will look like. I don't actually want to move that, so I'll move that back into place, and I'll click onto this. So you might want to position the video in the bottom left, the top left, wherever you want to put it, and you can also scale it up and down as well. Obviously, you've got to be aware that it's going to cover over your slides, so you don't want to have it covering up your slides too much. So just be careful about that. So probably the bottom left might be a good place to put it here, I think. There we go. So once we're happy with all that, we're now ready to record. So let's click on the Start Record button here, and then I'll minimize the interface, and I can basically go through and deliver the presentation, get my slides up. Just be aware, when you are presenting, you won't be able to see the video from your webcam. That's added onto the video afterwards. So the final video will have it, but as you're presenting, you won't be aware. So you'll just want to make sure that you're not kind of pointing at stuff that's behind the video feed, basically. But yeah, we then go through our slides, deliver our presentation. And when we've finished, we'll need to go back into OBS. So let's bring it back up and then click on the Stop Record button to stop it recording. So let's do that. And then if you want to find the video file, which you will want to, so let's go into a Finder, and basically it will be inside the, if you go to your home folder and the movies folder, it will be inside of there. So this is the one that's just been recorded, and I'll have the date on it basically, and you can double click it to then play that through. Okay, so yeah, I hope that makes sense, yeah, it all makes sense for you basically. Yeah, good luck with it. Okay, thank you for listening.